Terrace here. I've been noticing a lot more Alistar play, and Alistar has been out of the meta since like season 2 when he was picker ban tier, back when like Koreans used to play him all the time in support, and then Snoopy used to use him in the jungle and stuff like that. And I've noticed a lot of people have like shied away from Alistar if they can't get his combos perfect 10 out of 10. By his combo I mean the headbutt into pulverize combo, where like sometimes you need low ping to do it, sometimes you don't, but it's mostly on timing. And I'm here to show you that even pro players like Mata don't necessarily like use the combo all the time, and sometimes you don't want to use it, and this is one of those situations. So over here, as we go through the team fight, let me lower that. As we go through the team fight, you see Dandy getting ready to ult, and he ults right onto Heart right over here, and so this is just initiating the fight, and Spirit gets a little exclamation point and all that stuff. Now right here is, you see Mata headbutt the Rise away. So right now Dada is not doing any damage in this fight, and Heart's almost dead, so this fight's a 4v5, and Samsung White basically got the pick that they wanted. And as we go through this fight, you see Mata move straight up to Death and exhaust him. So now Death is not doing any damage at all with this Twitch ult, and then Mata's gonna walk up to him and pulverize him. So Death is out of this fight for a good 4 seconds, and then he locks him up for enough time for Pawn to get all of his ultimate shots off him pretty much, and now Death's half health and he's pretty much dead. He has to burn his heal, and he hasn't done anything throughout this whole fight, and you really want to watch Mata during this. Mata now starts moving around and ults for the extra AD, but right over here Dade flashes, and then Mata is going to react to this by flashing over to Dade, and Mata makes actually a really bad play over here. Mata, I think, decided that his team would have enough damage to kill Dade, but Dade has his ult running, and he just head punted Dade right into Imp. So this is one of those times where, like, yeah, it would have been better for Mata to use this combo, but I think Mata decided that his team had enough damage to actually like kill Dade. And what ends up happening is Dade just cleans up the fight with Spirit, and Mata doesn't have enough damage, and he just ends up pulverizing, and then he dies pretty quickly. So like the whole premise of showing that fight is that Mata spaced out his crowd control long enough so that not only was Dade zoned out from the beginning of the fight, so which made it more close in Samsung White's favor, because at this point in the game Samsung White was actually behind because of the late scaling and AoE damage from Acorn, from Dade, from Spirit, from Deft. And so Dade, who was pretty much the powerhouse at this point, was zoned out from the start of the fight. He had to walk all the way back through the fight or burn summoners. And then Deft, who was another like big huge damage source, had his damage like completely nullified between the 1.5 or 2 seconds that is exhaust, and also like the second that he was up in the air because of the pulverize. So yeah, that was just a quick showing of what you can do as Alistar when you don't necessarily have his combos, and it comes down to a lot of decision making and spacing out your crowd control.